Step 3. How do you want your therapist to support you? When you meet your therapist, it's important to openly communicate with your therapist about what you need from them. Many therapists appreciate it when their clients express their expectations, as it enables them to provide better assistance. Here are some ways a therapist can offer support. They can help you develop coping skills, challenge negative thoughts and beliefs, assist you in improving relationships, provide you with a different perspective, and much more. More examples are provided in your therapist action plan. If you are not sure what you need from your therapist, that is okay. It is very common to not discover your needs until you start therapy. In fact, as you progress through your therapy sessions, your needs will likely become more apparent.
Let's take a pause. In your action plan, answer the following. In what ways would I like my therapist to support me? Possible answers can include: listening to me. Your therapist can provide a safe and confidential space for you to talk about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Understanding me. Your therapist can help you to understand your thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a new way. Helping me to develop coping skills. Your therapist can help you to develop coping skills to deal with difficult emotions and situations. Motivating me to make changes. Your therapist can help you to stay motivated to make changes in your life. Providing hope to me. Your therapist can help you to see that change is possible and that you are not alone. Validating and affirming me. Your trained therapist can help you validate your experiences, feelings, and thoughts, helping you feel heard and understood. Helping me set goals and accountability. Your therapist can assist you in setting goals and holding you accountable for taking steps towards achieving them. They can provide motivation and encouragement along the way. Educating me. Your therapist can educate you about your mental health, specific conditions, or therapeutic approaches to enhance your understanding and empower you to actively participate in your healing process. Please reference your ideal therapist template for more examples.
The next step to choosing a therapist involves exploring the personal and practical factors that may influence your choice of a therapist. Personal factors may include your values, beliefs, personality, and communication style. For example, if you prefer a therapist who is more directive and gives advice, you may not be comfortable with a therapist who is more reflective and lets you come to your own conclusions. Similarly, if you value spirituality or religion, you may prefer a therapist who shares these values or has experience working with clients from similar backgrounds. Practical factors that may influence your choice of a therapist may include logistical considerations such as location, availability, and costs. For example, you may want to choose a therapist who is located close to your home or workplace, or who offers teletherapy sessions. You may also want to consider the therapist's availability and scheduling options to ensure that you can attend sessions on a regular basis. Additionally, you may want to consider the cost of therapy and whether it is covered by your insurance, or if the therapist offers a sliding scale fee based on your income. Other practical factors may include the therapist's areas of expertise or specializations. If you have a specific mental health condition or issue that you want to address, you may want to choose a therapist who has experience working with clients who have similar concerns. Additionally, you may want to consider the therapist's gender, age, or cultural background if these factors are important to you. It is important to take the time to explore these personal and practical factors when choosing a therapist. By doing so, you can ensure that you find a therapist who is a good fit for you and who can help you meet your goals.
Let's take a pause. In your action plan, answer the following. Personal or practical factors that may influence my choice of therapist are: insurance coverage. What insurance do I have? Does it cover therapy? What are my premiums? Any out-of-network benefits? Location. Do my state allow for online therapy? How far am I willing to travel to see an in-person therapist? If you have a preference for seeing a therapist in person, you will need to find a therapist who is located near you. If you are open to seeing a therapist online, you will have more options. Budget. What is the min or max I can spend? Therapy can be expensive. Make sure to factor in the cost of therapy when you are choosing a therapist. If your budget is too low, you may need to consider therapist with sliding scale or search for therapists using affordable therapy platforms. Comfortability level. What kind of therapist do you feel most comfortable with? Do you prefer a male or female therapist? Do you prefer a therapist who is older or younger than you? Do you prefer a therapist who is from a similar cultural background as you? Other considerations are race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or religion. Availability. Lastly, consider your schedule when you are choosing a therapist. Make sure that the therapist you choose is available to see you at times that work for you.
Step 5. Begin your search. Finding a therapist can be a daunting task, but there are various resources and strategies you can use to simplify the process. One helpful tool is provider directories, which allows you to filter and narrow down your search according to your preferred parameters. However, it's important to keep in mind that not all provider directories are created equal. Some offer only the basics, while others provide more robust features such as video profiles, messaging boards, and vetting systems. Another option is to use LinkedIn to search for therapists and organizations that match your criteria. Good old Google search can also be useful, particularly for finding private or group practices listed on Google Business. Additionally, your primary care provider may be able to offer recommendations for therapists in your area. Social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram are increasingly popular spaces for therapists to promote their services and engage with potential clients. This is a good strategy to help you get a deeper understanding of a therapist's skill and expertise. If you know someone who has been to therapy before, consider asking them for recommendations. Therapists often know other therapists and can provide valuable insights. You can also check out mental health programs/clinics, group practices, and online therapy companies. While these platforms may limit your choices based on availability, they typically hire licensed therapists and provide thorough vetting processes. If you're unhappy with your initial match, you can often request to switch to a different provider. Finally, if you have insurance that covers behavioral health services, your insurance provider may offer a catalog of in-network providers. However, keep in mind that they may not do an extensive search for you, so be prepared to follow up with the providers they recommend to ensure they're accepting clients and offer the services you need.
Let's take a pause. In your action plan, answer the following. Where can I begin my search? Refer to the suggestions provided in your action plan.